Yes, yes. Spread it out into the gospel. Glory to God 2020. Message, there's another message as always. Today is what, the 22nd, I believe, of January 2020. I ain't look at the calendar, I didn't look at the watch, I didn't look at the phone. But right, message today is, is that saying, let God be God. Well, you gotta let God be God. You can't force somebody to listen to you. You can't subtly force somebody to do anything. You can't subtly force it, or you can't aggressively force it, and you can't psychologically bring it, unless it's administered by the Most High God, and He's not gonna have you do it. God's gonna have you do certain things in a certain manner. So, many are saying, let go, let God be God. That's right. Let go of psychology and use the helmet of salvation. Let go of giving opinions and feelings and emotions and use the helmet of salvation. So let go of yourself and then let God. That's the point. Let go of trying to aggressively force what you want to be, what you want to manipulate, intimidate, and things like that, and let God be God. Right. Let go of being behind the scenes, scheming. Let God be God and be in the forefront. That's the point. And truth be told, that's my wife's favorite saying. But right, truth be told, if if you're gonna thoroughly let God be God, if you speaking truth or you think you're speaking truth, once more and again, let go, let Christ be Christ, meaning let God be God, and say this is where I got my truth from. Don't, assume or make assumptions. That's the point. And that's just realistically right there. That goes for every single one of us. That's the point, And, let God be God. Let God be the one that you single out, meaning that you love with your heart, mind, and soul, so God can really feed you, and God can spread the word to you. God, that bread will be spread. That bread is the Christ, the living manna. So when you let God be God, that's what it will be spread to you in that manner. And Christ's teachings will come to you, and you can teach Christ's word, and it'll be fast, and it'll be enriching into the soul, and then you'll leave because you know why? When you let Christ be Christ, and Christ does the talking after you speak, because if you're an oracle, He was speaking to you while you were doing it. So that's the beauty of letting God be God. You might see, as they say, let life be life, because life is what it is. You can't stop that. You let the world be the world, because the world is what it is. You can't stop that. So, right, and let God be God, so God can heal and fix things. Because when you try to let yourself be yourself, you realize you can't do it. We can't do it. So stop trying to fix and pry into what God won't let you pry into. That's the reason why God won't let you do it. Because, see, they won't let God be God. So love God with your heart, mind, and soul, and let God's love be God's love, and really live by God's love. Let God's love be God's love, and live by His love and follow the first commandment. Love your neighbor as yourself. But you can't force anything upon a neighbor if he or she is not having it. That's the point. None of us can do that. So only God can. So let God's wrath be God's wrath when He do it. Because we're all held accountable on our very own. And one thing we can't do is we can't save each other. We really can't. We can only preach the word, and we can only feed one another. And if we can feed one another, then that means God has fed us. That means we're receiving it. So don't give dead messages. Don't give dead knock this and knock that, right? And that's the point. So let people be people and only preach what the Most High is really saying. Don't preach what you think you should say. Preach only what God is saying. And only teach what he tells you to teach. Remember. So let God's order be God's order. That's the point. So that's what the true word mean, let go means. Let God be God, let his order be his order, and don't try to enforce what he's not telling you to enforce. That's the point. And I think that's it for today. That's it for right now, all right? Peace, y'all. God bless. God is always God. We can't let him be anything because we can't let anything. He always is. So just practice what you preach, every single one of us. Peace.